got dudes crashing out because they've been single for too long. Let's hear what they gotta say.
I am 24. I just turned 24 a couple months ago, and I ain't never had my first kiss, let alone a girlfriend.
Let me. I'm gonna let him finish.
And I've been trying to figure out why that is. Like, I've tried almost every girl I could think of, but my luck has always been running out. Like, they either like somebody else and start dating that somebody else, or they just don't like me romantically and just want to be friends. Like, what's that about?
I could tell you a couple things. One, my brother, you gotta lose the weight. I'm seeing the acne on the skin. It's not bad, but definitely weight. You gotta get in that gym, brother. Right? A lot of times, there's a lot of dudes, and this is why I don't resonate with a lot of dudes, especially the ones that be in my comments. There's only one type of dude I resonate with. The ones that are actually putting a conscious effort in bettering themselves every day, chasing their dreams, and they're still struggling out here. I resonate with them dudes. Not saying that he's not doing that, but for one, you gotta get in the gym, bro. You got to, bro. This is bad works, bro. As a man, you are not allowed to be overweight. That is facts. You're not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sculpt up, my brother. You gotta sculpt up.
I get it, but what about me is so wrong that you don't want to date me? Like,
and then the energy with this dude is given like, if you're not proud of who you are as a man, there's no reason why somebody of the opposite sex would want to be with you. If you will you honestly be able to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I could have a girlfriend? No. If you want to get a girlfriend, you can't be shooting for somebody that, like if we talking about this particular dude, you got to shoot for somebody that's on your level, right? Got to. There's no way. But another problem is the shorties that's on your level probably had experienced somebody above her level, so now she thinks that she deserves that, even though she's on your level. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, if we just talking about you as a man, I'm not trying to take jabs at my boy. You gotta do some work, my brother. You gotta do some work.
what? Like, why? Like, you don't expect me to sit on the sidelines when everybody else gets their own type of romance, do ya?
Yeah, the energy on this guy is different. I don't know. I actually don't want to speak too much on it because I don't know. It might be a little, Huh?
I need a woman. I don't want a woman. I need a woman. And I'm just going to keep it real. I don't plan on being single the rest of my life. Certain things I just can't live without. I need that companionship. And I need a different variety of meals. I've been eating the same 3-4 meals all year in rotation.
He lost me at I need a different variety of meals. Like, it's so hard for a man to mention the reasons why he would want a woman and not mention domestic labor. Like, they always find a way of saying they need a woman because they want their meals cooked, they want work to be done around the house. Like, it's always something to do with.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I'm gonna just speak for myself. The only reason why I want a shorty is to be able to share moments with them. That's it. And have that companionship. Be like, yo, son, you trying to watch a movie? Be able to do shit, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We could get it in too, you know what I'm saying? That'd be nice. But you don't need to cook for me, gang. Like, that's not mandatory. If you want to, you want to. Like, that's not mandatory. But there are guys that have these standards. But I'm gonna just speak for myself. I don't need that. Like, I'm pretty. This shit, as you can see, ain't nothing going on in the background. The shit stay clean. My crib stay clean. Laundry's always done. Everything done. I can handle my own. So this is false, right? There's probably a lot of men similar to me as well. But yeah, let's keep going.
Domestic labor, which makes me wonder, do you really want a partner? Do you really want a companion? Or you just want someone to take care of you?
As a matter of fact,
if we want to talk about that, women, quite frankly, do the same thing, but on a larger scale. They expect us to pay for car notes and rent first week, first day, right? They don't do it like the new tactic right now is just mentioning the bill, like, oh man, yeah, like you be on a date with a shorty, you know what I'm saying? It could be the first date too. They'd be like, I'll be like, what you do? You know what I'm saying? What do you do for work? And they'll be like, oh yeah, I do so and so, and then somehow the conversation about their car note, oh man, I just had to change my car, bill is like 300, and it's like you got to raise an eyebrow because it's like, why are you mentioning that? I never asked about your car note or a bill, a repair bill. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's being mentioned for a reason. Most of the times, if it gets mentioned more than once, they want you to assist them in that regard. Mind you, this is not your girlfriend. Not your girlfriend.
About to go cook some tuna in a little while, and I know what you're saying. You don't cook tuna. I'm about to boil them eggs on God, but I need a woman. I miss the softness, and I miss the way they smell. I don't care if it's love spell or pear from Victoria's Secret, it don't matter. All that's still tasty to me. I just miss that ambiance that they bring around you. It's different. And when I'm sick now, I just really be down and out. I miss somebody telling me I'm acting like a baby. Cause
Yo, this shit is funny. Nah, this is crazy, man. This is man. I wouldn't post I need a girlfriend on the internet. Like, I hear you, bro, but this doesn't look good, bro. Right? I mean, I guess you could say that I indirectly do the same thing by posting my experiences on this channel. But flat out saying I need a girlfriend is like crazy, and then saying all this afterwards, bro, it's like it just doesn't look tasteful. You know what I mean?
be out. I be down and out. And I need somebody to be there for me when I need them the most. I miss appreciation. I miss being appreciated for what I can bring to the table. I miss.
Oh man, you'll feel more appreciated when you're single, my brother. Sometimes you'll get in a relationship. Don't do this thing where you miss being with somebody so bad that you're willing to accept anything. I've done that. That shit it's terrible, because you end up dealing with shit that you're not supposed to be dealing with, just for the sake of companionship. The recipe for disaster, bro. Don't do it. I understand it's difficult, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want a little thing, man or woman, you know what I'm saying? It just makes life lit. It makes it better. Doing shit with friends, doing something with somebody makes it better, you know what I'm saying? But recognizing those feelings, you want to be able to be like, all right, bet, I know I want this for myself, but I'm not going to be willing to accept anything either. You know what I mean? You still got to have that self-respect as well.
Bouncing ideas back and forth off of somebody that respects me and that I respect. Iron sharpens iron. I miss having those conversations. I miss the smile, the genuine smile that you get from somebody who you cause them to just radiate in their femininity. I just missed experiencing that.
Okay, I think I understand what's happening now. I think he's referring to dealing with an actual woman that is that actually likes him back. I think that's what it is. I think he missed dealing with that type of having that dynamic. He's probably been through a lot of different scenarios. This is just assumption and speculation based on what I'm hearing now. I think this might be sarcasm.
I don't plan on being an old dog daddy, old dog man, whatever it is that they call him. I'm not going to go down that route. And I'm definitely being selective because it's important for you to choose the right person.
Okay, I take back everything I said. He's doing exactly what I advised. I take back everything I said. Never mind.
I don't want to be in a situation where I'm miserable. I do, want to be in a situation where both of us can be happy, but I'm not going to say that I don't need women or I don't need a woman. I need you.
Okay, I don't know about saying that on the internet. You know what I mean? But I respect his vulnerability. I respect it. That's all I can do.
Single is all fun and games until you have to live on takeaways every single day. This is my trash from the past 3, 4, I think 5 days. This is a chicken that I got, I think, 3 days back.
Bro, this is bad works, bro. This is bad works. That's bad works, bro. This is bad works.
And I think it's spoiled, so I'm gonna throw it away.
Some men aren't looking for wives, they're looking for a wife appliance. Instead of this man saying, I need to figure out a meal delivery service that I could use, or maybe I should learn how to cook, this man says, oh, I've been ordering a whole bunch of takeout. I need a wife. That's not what you need a wife for.
I ain't gonna lie, unfortunately, I agree with her. I agree with her. Because why the fuck can't you do shit for yourself, my nigga? This is the thing. If you're getting with somebody, it should be because they add on to your life, not because you need them. The minute you need somebody, recipe for disaster. Codependency. That's codependency, bro. Like, that's bad works. Bro's ordering, that was straight KFC, my nigga. What are we doing? Nah, he gotta flip the camera, bro. I already, based on what I saw, he might be a big body. This is bad works. I agree. I agree with what she's saying. I got nothing to say to that.
I just talked about it the other day, how some of these men, their dating profiles sound like help wanted ads. Some of them want you to do all this and split bills with them. I genuinely believe
the split bills, I could agree with it too. It depends on how that is happening. Like, if you guys are dating, living in the same house after a couple years or whatever, I don't see the issue with splitting the bill. If you guys are going on a lot of dates, and he's always paying, I would view that as a red flag. Like, my nigga, you don't want to help my pockets once or twice. You want all these dates, but at the same time, you want me to pay for all of them? I don't think the logic is logicking here, right? If you want to go on more dates, wouldn't it help the both of us if we split it? It's like, okay, now we got room for more shit. Because the shit ain't as expensive as it once was because it's two of us. Right? And this is the logic I was trying to tell, like, one of the shorties that I was dealing with, you know what I'm saying? And she was not a fan of the splitting bill shit. Mind you, we had more money to do more shit after we started splitting shit. Right? Lived in the same crib, all that. But she just wanted everything paid for, which I ain't a rich nigga, so I guess I'm just asking for too much in that regard.
that some men wouldn't get married at all if they didn't think that it came with free domestic labor, if it didn't come with a free dishwasher, a free maid, a free Smex worker. It should be a red flag when a man
Smex worker, I'm crying.
Talks about needing a wife, and he's not talking about somebody with good character, morals, or beliefs. Just, I need help around here.
Yeah, I agree.
Some of them are more than ready to
because when you deal with somebody that has a good character and like would talk to shorties, if you deal with a shorty that has good character, good morals, and things like that, they're gonna want to do these things for you, like by default. You shouldn't have to like. It should be like a kind gesture, right? Oh, I really love my man. I'll cook him a meal. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't need her to cook the meal for you every day. That's crazy. She gotta love you so much to the point where it's like it's something she wants to do. That's different. But if you dealing with somebody just because they can cook and shit like that, that's fucked up. Word to bro. Just how it's so fucked up that you're only dealing with a man to pay rent and offload some of your bills so you can start spending your money on girls trip. Let me go have fun with the girls. Outfit. It's just as fucked up, you see?
The question when they're tired of cooking their own meals, washing their own clothes, doing their own laundry. After years of men trying to tell women, what's in it for me? Why should I get married? The women are saying, actually, what's in it for us? Ask that man, but I
feel like both sides are just at wars right now. I feel like both sides are just screaming, right?
He's looking for in a wife. And if he starts naming off a whole bunch of chores, know that he's looking for a wife appliance, not a wife.
And you see, the thing is that it's not that women hate men. It's not that women don't want to date men, but women have raised their standards and they are asking men to meet those standards, They are asking.
Okay. I agree with good standards, but there's standards that are like, what the fuck? And then there's standards that's like, okay, that's reasonable. There's a lot of what the fuck standards outside. Like, for example, I have a list of standards that I screenshotted from a woman's dating profile, right? And I'm gonna read it to you right now. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let me see. So, this is it right here. It says, be obsessed with me. Make time to see me. EMP, which means eat my poom poom. You said that flat out on the dating profile. It's giving bop. You're a bop. Why would you say that on your dating profile? Let a man find out that you like that through interaction. Don't put that on your profile. That sounds crazy. No lies. That's fair. I don't like a liar. Trick on me. You hear that? Trick on me. Right? Location is always on. Whoa. Taller than 5'5". Buy me flowers. Gotta love making money, which means you gotta love spending money on her. Right? Touch all over me. Who doesn't love physical attraction? Take me out on dates. That's a given. Shut the fuck up and listen. Y'all think I'm lying? It says it right. Holy shit. Holy shit. Look. This is on the profile. Never tell me no. You think I'm lying? This is on the profile. You see it. Be loyal. This is some of the shit that's like, bro, the standards, I understand everyone should have standards, right? I agree. But there's a lot of shit that's like, yeah, no, this is OD, right? Must have abs. If I show you this shorty, you can tell she has not seen a gym since PE class in middle school. And you have must have abs. Hey, man. Let's continue.
Men to do better. They are asking men to actually level up with them, of which most of the men are not willing to do that. No wonder they are failing to meet someone they can actually connect with, because women are not settling for less. Gone are the days where women had to depend on a man for, back accounts and all that stuff. These days, women are independent financially. They can hold their own.
And that's why I say, folks, if the only thing that make her poom poom get right is you taking out your wallet, you're finished. You're finished. If you have to leave with your wallet, you're finished. You're finished. Because I'm telling a lot of these shorties got good careers. I'm not going to sit here and act like all shorties are bums. You know what I'm saying? But just because she got a good career, don't mean she's a stand-up shorty. Right? Doesn't mean that. And obviously, again, this is not all women. Right? But you have to recognize, like, if the only thing you have to offer as a dude is, oh, I got this bread, I could buy you this, I could do that, and you trying to show off and make her feel like she should be with you because of what you can provide, your resources, it's like she could do the same shit for herself, right? What I don't agree with is sometimes shorties would be like, oh, buy me this, buy me Birkin, buy me this, that, boom, bow, boom. And it's like, have you ever done that shit for yourself? Why would you expect somebody to do something on a regular basis that you don't do for yourself all the time? I don't understand that. If he's doing something that you normally don't do for yourself, appreciate it as a kind gesture, not an expectation. I think that's fair. Let's continue.
Women can hold their own. They don't need a man. So for you to actually become a part of her, you have to bring something. You have to add something onto her. Women are requiring financial stability. They don't want a man that is going to drain them financially, emotionally, physically, with all that labor you require them to do. A man will say he's looking for a wife, but his description of a wife is a maid. Women would rather be single than being with a man that is only going to be a burden to them. And men cannot fathom that women can actually be happy single, because to them it's a myth. They
I mean, men could be happy single as well, you know? It's just, we would want, you know what I'm saying, that companionship. Some of us want it, but we don't have any problem, like, just coexist, like, existing as a single man. Like, I'm chilling, but I'm not going to sit here and not act like I have desires. Oh, yeah, I would like to have a girlfriend, but I'm cool being single, too. But I'm going to keep looking, you know what I'm saying, or letting it find me, whatever, however it goes. I'm not going to give up. But like, if it happens, like if it's time for me to go and I still got no shorties, it's alright. Don't be like, hey man, I lived a good life. I gave it an honest, I gave it an honest goal. I'm saying, and I did everything that I wanted to do.
clearly can't be happy single. A man will be single for a few years or a few months and he's already crying out. He's already complaining that he's tired of being single. It is the men.
Women do this too. They do this too. They literally get to like 35, 40 and be like, we're all the good men. That's the same thing. Is that not the same thing?
That are scared of dying alone with cats. Not the women, even though they try so hard to convince women that, oh, you're going to be miserable in your old age. When you're single and you don't have kids and you don't have a man, you're going to be miserable. You're going to die alone with your cats. Women are fine with that, but the men, clearly not. Clearly.
I think this is just generalized, but let's continue. Because there's some people that do feel that way and some people that don't. It's just generalized. So just take it with a grain of salt.
No.
When I tell you for the first time in my life, I am sick of being single. I don't want to go to bed alone anymore. I want to be laid up with a chick every single night. And I mean the same chick every single night. Getting used to each other's smells. So comfortable that we can just fall asleep melted into each other. You can't tell me that the human body doesn't recharge better at night laying next to someone you love. And you know what? I'm ready for that.
Is it normal to be 27 years old and single for 4 years straight?
Oh yeah, it's normal. It's normal. It's normal. Welcome to the real world, buddy.
Let's just say you have all your stuff together and
if this guy's having a hard time, man, that's shit. This is why I just can't believe certain situations. There's no way. There's no way. And pause.
you know you're a good person, and not in a cocky way, like you just know how much you've grown as a person and what you can bring to the table, what you have to offer, and that you're a good person. And even though you just keep meeting people, it never works out in your favor. It's almost like you're not enough for some reason. I know
Some reason, sometimes it's not even you, gang. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes, most of the times it's not you, gang. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm just basing it just off some of the experiences I've heard, my experiences. You can have a phenomenal date. Guys click like a motherfucker, and she'll ghost you. It's happened to shorties too. Ghosting is at an all-time high.
not the only one, but it sure as hell does feel like it a lot. And it would be nice for a change. And I have no idea why I'm even saying anything, but at least I said it out loud, so there's that.
First of all, it's very normal to be single for 4 years, for 5 years. It is normal. Use that.
That's normal? What the fuck?
Time to work on yourself. Use that time to discover yourself. You may think you're the perfect guy because he literally says he feels like he has it all, like he has worked on himself and stuff. You may think you're now good, but then there are some things that are lacking. Use this time for.
How much do we have to work on ourselves to be qualified, though? It's like, god damn. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you are not allowed to be human. And this is why, like, one of the factors is when I deal with a shorty is humility. Like, do you understand that we are human beings? The one expectation you can have that every human being should have is that you're gonna fuck up at some point. There's no, like, I feel like just saying things like, oh, continue to work on yourself. Like, that's a given. Like, you're gonna do that regardless if you're with somebody or not. You know what I'm saying? So that, like, that rhetoric, and I'm not trying to jab at her because I agree with some of her points. I feel like that statement in itself is a dismissive statement. Like, when dudes be like, just go to the gym, and then you're already in shape, it's like, my nigga, how much gym and how much working on myself do I have to do in order to, you know what I'm saying, attract the opposite sex? You feel what I'm saying? It just feels dismissive sometimes. And I don't know God from the hole in the wall, but from what he's saying, he sounds like he's a decent dude. I'm saying. And there's a lot of decent dudes that I know in real life that they got a lot going for themselves. I made a video about a dude that made 6 figures Apple Watch. He's a stand-up guy to Pop the Balloon video, and he still can't find his match. He's not 27 either. He's like 30-something. So how much work does someone have to do in order to be qualified to deal with somebody? I don't think this is a fair thing to say.
Self-discovery, work on yourself and see where you can improve as a person, and also learn what women want, because you may think you're doing the right thing, but then it's not what the women you want you to do. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like,
I get what she said.
just because you love someone, it doesn't mean they feel loved by you. Learn.
This is why I say deal with women that like you, right? And vice versa to the women. Deal with men that like you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, don't settle for nothing that you're not attracted to. You know what I mean? Because that'll mean just settling for anything if you take it the wrong way. But yeah, there's some truth to this.
To love people in their love languages, if I should say.
I mean, you can't get to the love languages phase until you actually start getting to know the person. You know, so a lot of us get on a date, we think we're killing it, we're doing our thing, and then, you know, it doesn't go anywhere. And it's just like, I thought we were clicking, like everything seemed all right. You know, it's just like the plethora of options, social media, like every girl, regardless of where you're at in life, has an option. I truly believe that. So it makes it harder for the average man. I feel like being an average man nowadays is the new ugly. Like, I really feel that way.
So you may think you're doing the right things, but then the right things are not the right things to the people you're trying to do them for, if that even makes sense.
At this point, I'm not lonely because I don't have friends. I'm lonely because I need love. I need love and affection. I need to be held
I can't take this shit seriously, bro.
tight. I need to be reassured. I need somebody to tell me, you know what, baby, I love you. I just need
It's got to be comedy.
nothing else.
The babes they're getting happy being single, or they're content. All they do is go to the gym, eat, and go out. They just go out with their fellow babes.
Man, I'm not
They go
gonna
out with their
lie.
fellow
I can't watch the rest of this video, but hey, shout out to what's shorty name, Lysandra. Good video, you know what I'm saying? Good video. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to react to. Send it to my Instagram. Follow. It is on the description. I said on the description. It's in the description. And ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, subscribe, and go suck your blood clot mother.